Hi, so I'm Stephanie Klovas, and today I will be demonstrating how to measure the range of motion of the upper extremities using a goniometer. So we're going to start with shoulder flexion and extension. If you would just drop your arm down by your side, you want to have your client in a seated position. The access point for the goniometer is going to be the center of the humerus, distal to the acromion process. The stationary bar is going to be parallel to the trunk, and the movable bar will be parallel to the humerus for both flexion and extension. So if you would raise your arm straight up, keeping your shoulders square to the front. Very good. And we're just going to slide the movable bar up straight. Bring it parallel to the humerus, and we are measuring at 160 degrees. Okay, put your arm down. And the same positioning for extension. So this time, I'm going to have you bring your arm back behind you. We are measuring at 22 degrees. For shoulder internal and external rotation, the access point is going to be at the olecranon process of the forearm. So we'll start by getting into the position. If you would abduct your arm out to the side, just to a straight line, perfect, and flex at the elbow. Very good. So from here, the access point is going to be the olecranon process of the forearm, of the elbow, excuse me. And both bars of the goniometer are going to be parallel to the forearm. So for external rotation, you are just going to rotate your arm up this way. We are at 80 degrees, and bring it back to our starting point. For internal rotation, I'm going to have you rotate your arm downward. $80 degrees for both. Very good. Okay, we already did shoulder abduction, but now we're going to measure it. So abduction is essentially just raising your arm out to the side as far as we can go. The access point is going to be on the posterior side of the shoulder at the acromion process, and the stationary bar is going to stay parallel to the trunk, and the movable bar will be parallel to the humerus. So go ahead and raise your arm as high as you can go. We are at 165. If you wouldn't mind just standing up and turning around so I can show where this actually is being placed. So, but like I said, the access point is going to be on the posterior side of the shoulder at the acromion process, and the stationary bar will stay parallel to the trunk, as the movable bar, bring your arm up, follows the arm up. Okay, awesome. Good turn around. Thank you. Okay, our last movement of the upper extremities is going to be elbow flexion. We're going to start with our arm down. Thank you. This measurement is starting in extension, and the access point is going to be the lateral epicondyle of the humerus, so just right over here. And his extension is just at 179. For the stationary bar is going to remain parallel to the midline of the humerus, and the movable bar is going to be parallel to the radius. So if you just bend at the elbow, you're going to follow this along the forearm, keeping it parallel to the radius. And here our range of motion is 125 degrees. And that's it. Thank you for watching.